Attorney Jonathan Elson, reminding you that if you've been injured in an auto accident, it's important to have somebody on your side. When you need a lawyer,
then you need Nelson.
On the May 21st Board of County Commissioners meeting, Bill Cookston and Bob Cunningham, representing Front Sight Firearms Training Institute, were to give a presentation via PowerPoint in relation to creating an airspace for individuals and corporations to practice with their drones.
And frankly, that's exactly what you want. You want all of these companies and concerns and government itself to get practice where they can't hurt anybody. And so that's a perfect place to do that and to get it all perfected down, both their processes, procedures, and the aircraft itself.
Bob Cunningham talks about first responders using drones and that Nye County's first responders may end up using drones in the future and will need a place to practice with said drones. He speaks about how drones can do their job safely and securely, and he gives an example of drone work in first responders using Nevada Highway Patrol.
For example, just did a thing with the Nevada Highway Patrol where they demonstrated to a convention that was actually in Las Vegas out at one of the other centers I created out by Boulder City, where they said that they can actually use a drone to safely come up to a car where they think they have a perpetrator and actually investigate whether that person is sitting there with a weapon in their lap and so forth and so on. Or if they run from the car, that the drone will follow them faster than the cops can follow them and then continue to cue them as exactly where they are.
Commissioner Blundo makes a motion.
Yeah, Mr. Chairman, I'll make a motion to approve a letter of support for the UAS operations at Front Sight UAS range.
A second.
And Mr. Chairman, if I may ask just real quick.
Do I have a second?
Yes.
Okay, I have
Two of them.
I have a motion, 2 seconds.
Just wanted to ask a couple of quick questions here. While I was reading the information presented, it says this will be for government and commercial use,
Yes.
correct? So given your facility is a member-only facility, as a disclosure, I am a member of Front Sight. I have yet to go out there, so I got to make it a point. Having said that, so this is not open to the public, and it is focused on being for governmental training and for commercial training.
It's not open to the public for somebody just to show up and say, I'm here to practice with my drone. They'd have to book the time with us. They'd have to be within the government regulations with their licenses and things like that.
Certified
But it can
as well.
be any commercial entity. It can even be individuals if they're working on a project or something, as long as they're following the FAA rules and book the time with us. But it's not just something that you can show up and say, I'm here today to fly my drone.
And that would be also under the guise that you would have to be a member of Front Sight, correct?
Not a member of Front Sight, no.
No, separate.
With that, the chairman calls for a vote.
All those in favor say aye.
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 Aye, unanimous.